Guys, we are back. Thank God. Oh my God. For those of you who don't know what's been going on with my city skyline, both cities, St. Petersburg, this one, and the other one, Cernogora, both of them would not work, and I've been trying like the last week to actually get them to work. And I was basically at the point of starting a new city. Like, I was literally about to make an announcement, a video announcing that I'm going to start a new city because I couldn't get these ones to load. So, and then I just thought, what if I just open this one just one more time? Because I fiddled around with all of the mods, uninstalling things, reinstalling things, and nothing would work. So I left it for a few days, came back now, tried it, and it works. So you may notice some things are missing, like those big buildings that were in the middle right there. Also some trees throughout the whole map, but those are all little things really. And I'll probably download some of those trees and mods, some of those assets back in again, but not that they're not really that important anyway. The main thing is that I got St. Petersburg back. I haven't tried Cernogora yet. I'm just happy that I got this one to work, so I'm just filling in a little bit now because there's some trees missing. So yeah, I don't even know like what I wanted to work on, because really I'm just so happy that I finally got this to work again, because I don't know, I just really did not want to have to start a new city over again, because it takes a lot of work. I mean, it's a game, but like I really do think about what I'm going to do sometimes, and just the thought of having to restart it all over again is pretty tiring. So anyway, I am glad we are back. And so what are we doing here? We are, well, it's kind of like there's this awkward area here, so I'm just adding in some of the facilities that we need, because honestly I always forget to add in these facilities throughout basically the whole city. So we'll just throw in a couple more of those now. And so this area here, it's not a super dense area, but it's kind of like a medium density area, and I wanted that area because it creates an area that steps down from high density down to low density, if that makes sense. So I want it to be kind of like a ladder, because it doesn't really look realistic when you have extremely high density go straight down to like low density or nothing. So it's good to slowly make the building height gradually come down. So that's what I was trying to do in this whole area right here. I don't know what you guys think about this, but sometimes I really hate how there's like the really awkward little gaps of just dirt, and like you can put in trees, but then sometimes it just doesn't look the same. So sometimes I add in the cement mod. That should be in my mods and assets list if you're not familiar with that one. So it just paints the ground to make it look like cement, just so it gives it a more filled in look, which sometimes looks good, sometimes it doesn't look good. So, and this whole area here, I just thought, since it's a kind of medium density area, why not leave it open as open space? Leave it as a park, because it's always important to have a lot of open space. And then of course, being right on that corner, it's going to become really busy, so I didn't want to add in too many like shops or offices or residential, just because it's already going to be busy enough in the future when the whole area is more built up. So I don't know why that path disappeared. I don't know why. And like I was saying when I was building another park a few episodes ago, like I wish that I could just zone a park area to be an actual park, if that makes sense, because right now all that is a park is the two square parks there, but all these pathways are basically nothing, and it's really annoying, because it could really add so much value if the game was able to recognize that this is an actual park. And but anyway, maybe the developers will add this in, maybe they won't, I don't know. I've been telling them this for a long time in the comments. Every time they say like, what should we do, I always say do the park mod, and also like drawbridges. Like I really want drawbridges, because it's just really annoying when you have to do a really high bridge over the canals for the ferry to go under. But anyway, I'm not even using those, so it doesn't matter. So adding in a tree barrier, not that the trees really do anything, so it's purely for just like appearance. And then adding in some trees in between the little spaces. So this whole video, it's not going to be very long. I just wanted to give you guys a little update on what's going on. I'm just really happy that the whole city is back. And I could go back to the last video and see what you guys wanted me to work on, but I can't be bothered to read them all again. If that sounds bad, but yeah. So I'm thinking maybe I could redo a whole port area, like a official port area with a lot of, but that's gonna take up a lot of mods, and it might be a long episode, so I'm not sure about that. But it's definitely something I want to do. Another thing I could do is the airport. So we definitely need an airport, and then I can connect up the airport with all the public transports. So that could be quite interesting. What was the other thing? There was another one. I can't remember what it was. I don't know. It'll come to me in a second. But yeah, so just let me know what you think I should work on next, because it's always nice to see what you guys are suggesting, what you guys are thinking so far. And yeah, so I just thought, why not extend the farming area just a little bit over this bridge. I think this whole area may be where an airport may be put in the future. I'm not sure yet, but it's like the only area I could really put it, because it's the only open flat-ish space in the whole city that's left, unless I buy more space, more land, but I'm not sure if my computer could handle that, so oh, I think the other thing that I was considering doing for an episode was upgrading the whole transport hub area in the downtown area. So I was looking at the traffic amounts for the train tracks, and where the transport hub is, it's actually really red. So I need to add in more train tracks, so there's different stations. So I'll definitely need a station with multiple tracks and multiple stations in there, so that will help relieve a lot of the flow as well. So that could be something else that I could work on as well. So let me know what you think about that. And yeah, feel free to suggest anything, any type of thing I could work on, because you don't have to follow what I always say. So I'm just wrapping up the video here. Overall, the traffic flow it's not too bad. It's 70 something. I can't read it from back here, but you can see the train track there at the transport hub. It's really red, so that's why I was thinking of adding in a better train station, because I definitely do need to upgrade that whole area, just because it's the very generic one train station train line. So yeah, you can see a lot of people are using public transport, which is really great. So yeah, that's all I've got for you guys. Don't forget to leave a comment what I should work on next. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm so glad Petersburg is back, and bye for now.